friend, and welcome back to my channel. It is Sunday. We have some fun stuff ahead, a lot of errands and life admin that needs to get done, so I figured I'd take you along. I do feel like I am 12 years old because I am about to have a plain bagel with butter on it because we don't have any cream cheese. I feel like I'm about to be proven wrong. Oh, we have cream cheese. Do I want cream cheese or do I want butter? Alright, well, either way, we're eating breakfast. And then I immediately have to hop in the car and go pick up a Walmart order because I have half of our groceries coming from Walmart this week and half of them coming from Aldi. But we'll pick up the Aldi order tomorrow, the Walmart order today.
Where's the mom's cat? Is it mine?
You saying bye to Dad?
Bye.
Bye, Dad. Okay, we are hopping in the car to run to Walmart, which actually I need to let Walmart know that I'm on my way. And we are picking up groceries, but we are also picking up a few, well, I need beach towels because I had to throw all my beach towels away, and a few sand toys because we are going to spend the day at the lake. What we are also doing today is preparing for potty training. I'm not ready, but I'm ready. The thing that has stopped me from doing it before now is the fact that we live so far away from everything, and so we drive like 20 to 30 to 40 minutes to get pretty much anywhere we're going, and it's back roads, remote back roads, so there is no bathroom anywhere. And it did finally occur to me that I could just keep the tiny potty in the back of my car and I could just pull over on the side of the road if he needs to go to the bathroom. Plus, he's a boy, so he could very well just like pee in the woods. I'd prefer we hold off on doing that, but either way, we are preparing for potty training. And one of the biggest recommendations was a book called Oh Crap, Potty Training. And I'm about halfway through it. It is so helpful, but also the way that she presents the information is the way that I receive information. I just want someone to tell me like it is. I want someone to be blunt and straightforward. I want someone talking to me like we're sitting down for a glass of wine and they're telling me all the dirty details. This is exactly how the information is presented in this book. So if foul language offends you, this is not the book for you. But if you want just like the straight truth about potty training, how to do it well, how not to fail at it, it's a good book. I'll link it down below. I've structured my work to make sure that everything I need to get done for at least my day job is done before he wakes up on Thursday morning, and I'll have Friday morning as well, but like really the only hours I'm dedicating to work and my phone and any other kind of distraction is done outside of those hours, because I like, even to the point that like when I was meal planning last night, I made sure that Thursday and Friday are super easy. Like Thursday night we're doing leftovers, so all of the food will already be prepared. Friday we do pizzas and we use frozen pizzas. So very, very easy meals. Those are also things that like one or the other parent could do without the other parent present, because the best piece of advice I've gotten from pretty much anybody and everybody who's done potty training is that first day, the only thing you should be focusing on is your child. And that is it. You're not on your phone, you're not watching TV, you're not trying to do a chore, you're not cooking dinner. You have your eyes on your child all day long. You will be exhausted is what I'm being told. And that I'm kind of expecting, but I've also been told, and so if you're like me and we're like super nervous to tackle this, the other thing that like has come up a lot when I've been speaking to people, which has really just like changed the narrative and my approach to this whole situation, is that first day can be really hard, sure, but so many mom friends have told me that it's also just such a special bonding day with their kid, because how often do you really ever spend such like focused quality time with your kid for an entire day? And every mom that I've spoken to has mentioned that it's really hard and that it's really exhausting, but also that it's just like one of their peak favorite memories is that first day of potty training, because it's such like you're in a bubble. It's just you and your kid and you're in a bubble and it's fun and exciting. So that's how I'm choosing to approach it. You might see me next week and I might look super haggard and be like, forget everything I said, it was a complete and utter nightmare. We're gonna hope that I'm not saying that, but I very well could be. But I'm choosing to approach it with excitement and positivity, and my world may implode, I don't know. I might just need to buy stock and wine, and that's also totally fine. So let's go get our groceries, let's pick up some beach toys, and start our day. Oh, okay, don't.
Baby, what have I done?
Is there any better feeling than coming home from being in the sun, whether you're at the pool, the beach, the lake, whatever, taking a shower and getting in clothes that are just super cozy and comfortable, being in the air conditioning and then just relaxing for the rest of the afternoon? Because I think not. I am currently making myself some lunch, which I realize is ridiculous because it is 3:21. This was the first time that Wade has been to the lake where I think he's aware that he's at the lake. And my plan was that we were gonna go to the lake, hang out with my sister and my niece for a little bit, maybe eat a sandwich for lunch, come home, take a nap, and then we'd go back. That plan was a bad one because getting my child to leave that lake was an epic battle. Getting him to eat any food, epic battle. He usually goes down for a nap at 1. We didn't even get home from the lake until 2. So my schedule's a little bit off. It's fine. He's still sleeping and it's 3:30, which is awesome, but I have a feeling we're gonna have to like push everything back. Anyway, I am in the middle of making myself some lunch, which I'm making something called a Baja Bowl, which you are not gonna be surprised here. It is another recipe from Michaela Thomas, and it's rice, shrimp. This is mango, sweet heat mango peach salsa, cabbage, or not cabbage, but like coleslaw mixture, avocado, throw that in there, and then a sauce, which is mayo, lime. It called for hot sauce. I didn't have hot sauce, so I used sriracha, which is a hot sauce, I'm pretty sure. And then lime, I think I said lime, garlic powder. What's the other one? Chili powder, and then New Orleans seasoning. What was it? I gotta check, hold on. Oh, I was right. It is New Orleans seasoning, but the key term is Cajun seasoning. And so that's all mixed together, and I'm gonna just drizzle that on top. I've never had this before, but I have a feeling it's gonna be really good. I've also never had a mango, so I have no idea if I'm gonna like this salsa or not, but it smells really, really good. So I'm gonna eat this for lunch. It sounds a little bit like my kid might be waking up. I'm not entirely sure. It does smell really good. It actually really looks like something I would order at a restaurant, which is kind of cool. For the 2.5-year-old checkup, go ahead and plan to have your partner take off work and join you for that appointment, mostly because you're going to need a second set of hands to hold the child down. He usually does great at a doctor's appointment, and they didn't even have to do anything. There were no shots at this appointment. It was just like the fluoride treatment and like the standard checkup, but for some reason he is suddenly very aware of his body, did not want anyone near it. That was... You know what? It's probably just for the best that I'm like making all of the difficult things in parenting all in the same week, and I will just have the most giant glass of wine on Friday night. Yeah, there they are. Yeah, he's bringing you groceries. Thank you. Have a good one. I mean it. We are in full-blown potty training mode. Well, that's not true. We are in full-blown prepare for potty training mode. And I'm not gonna lie to you, until last week, I knew literally nothing about potty training. And the whole thing intimidated me so much. And I'm still very intimidated, but I am prepared. So if you're wondering what I'm doing to prepare, I'm gonna share that with you, because I think first step to overcoming any type of intimidation and fear is to inform yourself, to get researched and educated and learn what you need to learn to be less afraid. And now I'm here. I am in the less afraid, still slightly intimidated, but less afraid camp. So it is my intention to start potty training on Thursday. My husband asked me this morning, what's special about Thursday? And I was like, absolutely nothing, except it is the day I selected. It was close to the weekend when I could potentially have support. And also my son's doctor's appointment was this morning. We have class on Wednesdays. So I was like, you know what? If we're gonna have a block of time that we can just be chilling at home, fully clearing out our calendars and letting go of all rush and hustle and expectation and just truly committing to the process. I do believe that we could get this done between 3 and 7 days. This vlog is actually going live on the day that I am starting. So if you want to send some like warm wishes, virtual glasses of wine, I would very much appreciate it. So what I've done to prepare. The first thing I've done to prepare, which I've already told you about, is I have started listening to, I'm almost done with the book, Oh Crap, Potty Training. I will link it down below. It has been super helpful to hear like what kind of to expect, but also kind of letting go of some expectations and shifting perspective from an adult's perspective to what my child might be thinking and feeling. The other thing I have done to prepare, which I've yet to actually like look at any of these things. So how does this go? Like this? Yeah, like that. This stuff, potty seat, a little potty, and a step stool. Some lovely woman on Facebook Marketplace like a year ago was giving away all that stuff for free, and I was like, I'll take it. And obviously had no intentions of potty training at that time, but figured it wouldn't hurt to have it on hand. So it's literally been sitting in my mother's garage for about a year. But it's time. And I'll pass the kindness on to somebody else when we're done using it, which will hopefully be very soon. The other thing that I did buy some extra toilet paper, and I am planning to do this as reward free. However, we live far away from everything. And the last thing I want to have happen is to be in a situation on Thursday where my son is bottomless and peeing all over my floor, and I have the thought where I'm like, if only I had thought to have something in the house that I could bribe him with if I needed to, and I didn't, I'd be real mad at myself. So I went ahead and got some Skittles. My theory is do it without the Skittles. If I end up in a place where I am gonna lose my mind, we'll pull out the Skittles and deal with the repercussions later. But my thought is 1 Skittle for a pee-pee, 2 Skittles for a poop, and a bunch of handfuls of Skittles for mom for making it through the day. Is there anything else? The other thing that I am going to do. So this room is carpeted, as you can see. My son's bedroom is carpeted. Those are the only 2 carpeted rooms in this house. I am planning to keep the dogs on this side of the house, keep all of our doors shut. Let me see if I can actually show you. My house is a little bit of a mess, so please don't judge. But planning to keep the dogs barricaded on this side of the house, so the kitchen and the den. And then using this side of the house to keep Wade contained in on Thursday. My thought is, yes, we have a gate right here. It is completely useless because my son does go underneath it, as do some of the dogs. So I'm planning to flip this couch on its back and have it block this walkway here, and then obviously just keep the door shut. That might seem extreme, but day 1 is going from clueless to I'm peeing. So he will not have pants on Thursday, and he very well may pee on my floor an awful lot. The good news is pee is sterile, so not too concerned about it, but also don't want to like make things any harder for myself than I need to, especially when most of my house is hardwood. So that is the plan. I also wanted to do it during a time that it was warm outside, and so we can be outside as much as we want to. So that is also probably going to be very likely. The only thing is though, yes, being outside is ideal because if he pees on my grass, I don't really care, but I'm going to keep the potty chair outside with us so he understands the connection between, oh, you're peeing, and setting him on the potty so he knows no matter where you you are, that you put your pee-pee in the potty. We'll tackle peeing in nature at another juncture in our lives. I do believe that might be all. The only other thing that I have done is I have front-loaded my week as far as hours are concerned with my jobs, so that I am in a place come the time my son wakes up on Thursday morning, that from the time he wakes up to the time he goes and gets in the bath time with his dad at 7 o'clock, that my eyes and attention and focus are solely on him. So family, friends, etc. all know, like, don't expect a response from me on Thursday. And honestly, I'm a little bit excited about that. I'm a little bit excited to like have a whole day of just spending my attention on Wade. And what an exciting like juncture for him too. I know it'll be freaky, but like, I don't know. I didn't think about this until it got mentioned in that book where it's like, I know as a parent, this is really hard because it's saying goodbye to your baby. And I'm like, oh, whatever. And then I started to like actually think about it and I was like, oh, yeah, saying goodbye to my baby. Except I always have you as a baby, huh? Going to make myself some lunch and try to power through some work. So I'm actually going to end this vlog here just so that I can really focus on work until Thursday. So I will see you guys again in next week's vlog. Sorry if this one is kind of short. Gotta get all the work done. But anyway, I will see you guys again in my next video. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. I post new videos on Mondays and Thursdays, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Wish me luck.